Hmm. Okay, it's time. It's time with spring cultivation, or should I better say Mahjong cultivation from the assets I've seen. Hello, Pepin. Welcome back. How's your day doing? Hmm. I did what? Today was like a kind of a it. How would I describe this? This was an interesting day. Night Rain released the new update with what is it? Deep Night. The difficulty spike was a little bit unexpected, but played a little bit with some of my friends and had a good time, although didn't really succeed in all the runs. Doing great. Waiting for friends to hop into Night Rain. You too? Let's go, W. Then I won't go into anything, like, because that'd be spoilery, right? So yeah, I won't go into any details, but the update, I think it's pretty good. But like, you do need to factor in, I feel like, a little bit of extra time with your pathing, because things are not as smooth as normal runs, I'd say. It is But thankfully, I'd say in pubs, everybody does their job more or less, so far at least. I've not met anybody that has not been pulling their weight. And like, oh yes. Oh. There's so many things I want to go into, but like that'd be like too spoilery, especially for day one. Like it's not even like 12 hours, and I need to stop, otherwise I'll literally just say everything. There's only one solution to this. I need to Limbus. The Limbus must continue. That is the only way. Otherwise, I swear to God, I'm gonna say everything that's out there. But yes, last time we got into Cultivation, I thought this was gonna be just one more, like, story node, but God forbid, it was the whole ass arc. I'll be, what is it? If I really do end up doing it for, like, I don't know, more than 3 hours, I'll probably stop, because I've noticed whenever I did, like, longer streams and whatnot, my voice at the end is, like, really tired, right? And then I've noticed my vocal range has been getting smaller and smaller, I think due to that. So I'll, like, I'll try to strain my vocal cords less with that. Because when it comes to, like, Limbus and stuff, it's like a lot of it is just reading and whatnot. So it's just non-stop yapping. Especially for unvoiced events. 'Tis true, a station of teaching is prone to imbue one with a sense of bashfulness. Sinclair and Xi Chun both sat with a bit of apprehension as well. Which is understandable, given that Sao told them some time before the lesson started. Oh, a prelude of what Sao said. Otis, who'd been glaring daggers at Don Quixote for a good while, finally decided to voice her doubts to Sao. So, what is Don Quixote, that woman, supposed to teach? You should really care about your health, your voice is a treasure. Will do, yeah, that's why I've been... I'm mentioning it now, so like, something I need to keep in mind as well. Let me just jot that down in the notepad. Keep it short. Well, keep streams within 3 hours or stop when voice feels strained. But yeah, the the stream affiliate anniversary is coming up actually, so I've been like trying to grub. I'm thinking of like what I should do. Speaking of, so. Because, like, I've done, what? Have I? No, I have not done karaoke. I've done horror streams, I think, twice? once. I don't know. And then I've done like the whatchamacallit. For first stream anniversary, I think I did dinner date stream. Oh my god, I still can't get over that. I was just trying to stop giggling the whole way through. But yeah, I digress. I'll probably set up a channel on the Discord to suggest ideas and whatnot for that. If you guys got any... Have you not considered that her usual flippancy might only cause more trouble than it's worth? You worry too much, Otis. While she may not look it, Don Quixote is extremely well versed in those adventure tales. And why would any of that matter? Have you yourself considered that fixers often appear when history is in the making? That is actually true. Convia, how have you been doing? Haven't seen you in a bit. Hope you've been doing well as well. And let us see here. Don Quixote took a second to savor the moment, as though she had been preparing her whole life for it, then continued. Amongst the greatest fixers whose honor names were engraved in history. Ah, verily, let us commence this lesson with the tale of the fixer Yuan. Oh, there's like the Chinese fixers too, I see. Alas, I have clawed my way back from the depths of the abyss. Welcome back, Batman. Yes, the Dawn history lesson. I didn't expect Dawn's expertise to become useful here, I'm not gonna lie. This tale beginneth in the year... sometime later. Are you done? Just how can she continue to talk at such length? She's been going for ages. Thus cometh the time to test thy dedication to this class, and the knowledge that should naturally come with it. A pop quiz, if thou wilt. When she even find the time to prepare... They even have the buzzer and the table, contestant tables. That's crazy. I can assure thee, 'tis a quiz of entirely reasonable difficulty. If thou hast paid attention in class, worry thee not. Does this pop quiz have prizes? Aha! But of course, I came prepared for such inquiries. For each correct answer I shall bestow upon thee, from the very treasure chest of mine, these precious fixer badges. Forsooth, I did not let a single day go by in which I did not polish each and every one of them, on 3 separate occasions at the very least. Oh my god, where does she find the time to do that? Oh my. I don't know, I don't really need them. Xi Chun being straight. Hold thine applause, for there is a bonus reward for the victor who, by the end of this match, carries more badges. Thou shalt attain the role of a protagonist in this theatrical play of my making, Fixer Chronicles UFA. 'Tis an opportunity of a lifetime. Oh my god. Dawn really just goes at her own pace, huh? Oh yeah. Given that, like, the Deep Night is gonna be RNG bosses, I wonder, what comp is, like, on average, probably, like, the most stable? I was thinking something along the lines of Wilder or Deadeye. I don't know the name of the ranger, I forgot. Deadeye? I'm gonna guess, and then Revenant, or, like, Guardian, I guess, for the res. That way you got, like, kind of an all-around. I was playing Recluse and it felt really awkward trying to res people. Unless I had like the Night Comet staff. Dawn is a geek of inhuman level, yep. I'm still not really, not doing anything for either of us. It's still a pretty useless reward, but if you're turning this into a competition, I won't lose. Seriously? What? You scared you'll lose? Is history your weakness or something? I'll have you know that I was the teacher's pet in every single history class I took! Jesus Christ, Sinclair. I'll have you know that I was, no matter the subject, showered with praise from every master I ever had. They're probably just, you know, doing their job, don't want to lose their job. To some degree, at least. Okay, if that's how you want to play it, I'll have you know that I was a prodigy in other classes, too. I did great in art classes, pretty good in math, too. I was being humble because I didn't want to steal your thunder, Xi Chun. Oh, then let me tell you that I was trained in the mastery of at least 10 different disciplines every single day. And on one of those days, you know what one of my masters told me? He said... Looks like Miss Xi Chun's finally getting a feel for how friendships close in age are forged in school. Raider, Iron Eye, either a more survivable character like Executor or Wilder. Oh yeah! Have you seen the patch notes for the character? Like rebound, like buffs? Executor got a pretty big one for his cursed sword, I'd say. Attack power while using it, and then more attack power if you have it on like charged up. W changes. These two are being great besties, I know, right? Have you know I brought you to the top of my class? Not like this! I'll have you know I got this scholarship! If it's called Spring Cultivation, why is it released in fall? That is a good question. Dagnis? Is that how I pronounce your name? Do you think they actually started the development of the game during spring? At least the event? I don't know. Nani? That's good. No matter how excellent her masters were, there are some experiences you just can't learn from teachers. I tick-talked in response. Tank Executor has been amazing. Last man standing revive clutch for Everdark boss runs. I know, right? And especially if you have your cursed sword out, like it does so much res damage, and it basically takes no stamina, and then you can just parry with it if the boss, like, you know, if you're good at like essentially not locking onto the boss and parrying. You're in March and April right now, I think. That's crazy. Wait, in the event? I mean, in the Limbus story? 'Tis year 505. What is the historical community's consensus on the most illustrious battle that Fixer UFA is said to have partaken in? Game time, yeah. Oh. Until the big event in PM vs. Nani. Big event? Have I missed out on something? Allow me to impart to thee a major clue. If thou hast paid attention as I discoursed upon the 5 pillages in which Fixer UFA was mentioned, this should not be a difficult question to answer. The honorable Fixer of the Cerulean Heaven who attained triumph in the Battle of Rhino Tree in the year 465 hath said what was the worst ordeal she had to face in her career. I've got it. It's when she had to forge onward despite watching her dear comrades fall one by one as they held the line to buy her time. Damn it, that was too slow. Fee, young Xi Chun, thou art incorrect. Honorable Fixer of Cerulean Heaven is recorded to have testified that the worst ordeal in her career was when she was forced to stand before her enemies with hair that was not luscious as the supply line okay. Breakage caused her regular delivery of nutritional supplements to cease. What thou hast suggested, young Xi Chun, was her 17th most difficult ordeal. God damn it. I swear everybody that's like famous is just special in their own way. Well, I thought it was a little bit sooner, don't remember when it actually is. Something has been teased for a long time. In Limbus trailer, for example, the date of June of this year. Oh. Is it the collab? We just know tons of people will die. Nani? It's not the collab. Okay, damn. That's... Wait. Do you guys think PM will write the collab into like canon? Like properly? With like explanations and all that? It would be very like PM, a very PM thing to do, wouldn't it? She's speaking like she was actually there. Thine impression is quite understandable, for I am trained in the ways of vividly regaling these tales, but most of these tales I have learned from books. Much did I anticipate an opportunity to regale these tales to such audience, enough to study the ways of minstrels. There was a clear look of pride in her twinkling eyes. I wish the animations just looped. Oh my god. Morale went up? That's crazy. It's as canon as Mirror Worlds, I think. As expected, the whole school stuff, bait and switch, like the whole beach stuff from Intervallo, but now school being real makes a lot of sense. June in your universe timeline IRL, we got hints for years? Some big event. Oh, that ties PM. Oh, I see. Damn. No, oh, is that why they're making it so like this, well, like the Walpurgis Nights coming up and stuff is like, whatchamacallit? Not gonna have a story and like quest and all that. Well, not gonna have a story. Wait, no, there's just, yeah, it's no event essentially, it's just the banner. If I recall correctly? Excuse me? It'd be like, what is it? Infinity War of the Marvel Universe kind of deal, huh? Because everything's like coming together. It's all coming together. Oh yeah, it's all coming together. What was the secret technique Honorable Fixer Lysander employed in his resolution of the case of the Fey Forest? Speak its name in full. What, why does this matter? How does this, I shouldn't ask. I've got it. It's, a summer night fantasia? Yet I cannot let such a unmotivated retelling of his super ultimate move. Hardly could one internalize the true noble spirit of Fixers by simply reciting it with such apathy. Thou must recreate the exact same pose and enunciation. Don, please, not like this. It's just because of IRL short on time because collab? Ah, okay. Yeah, that makes sense as well. I'm surprised they didn't just postpone the collab then or something. Or maybe they've already worked it in story-wise, like to be between or something. It's supposed to be some catastrophe shaking the whole city to a certain moment. In a certain moment, but we probably are going to get Kanto of each sinner first. Wait, what? How are they gonna fit Kanto of each sinner first, like, before that? Because, like, June's, like... Unless they're gonna fit, like... No, that's not possible, is it, Convia? That doesn't sound possible. Unless they're gonna do, like, each Kanto week by week in game lore. Are you kidding me? Oh, come on, you can do this, Xi Chun. Can do this. This is nothing. Illusions of a midsummer night shall devour thee whole. Summer night fantasia. Oh my god. Thine enunciation was quite shaky upon the words illusions, yet thou hast demonstrated sufficient courage. Thus I bestow upon thee this badge. Look at Dawn, tears in her eyes. Oh my god. She's low-key got super into it at the end. Hello, Bondler! How are you doing? Is this a rare stream? Yeah, I haven't been streaming a lot lately, so I suppose it is. I would say even more so for Risu, isn't it? I haven't seen her on. Has she been on? Nice first redeem, Bondler. I wonder if there's a way to keep track of who got how many firsts. Surely there's a way. I grew tired of this nonsense. Just how much longer are you planning to drag this on? Thus muttered the hero, then declared, I shall tear this evil storm asunder, and find a place for this blade at the center of my heart. Dante lights, left side. Wait, what? Gotcha. Don Quixote, who was watching Sinclair and Xi Chun's two-person play, silently wiped her tears away. Bravo, bravo! Certain minor details were missed, such as that Yuan the fixer was left-handed, and that he had the habit of playing with a lighter in his pocket before every duel. Yet 'twas a wonderful reenactment indeed. I have no other critique to impart upon thee. Oh my god. Such a performance experience is valuable for hierarchy. I guess? I suppose it's relevant in the way where you have to, like, do public speaking, but, like, public performance, right? I guess. Oh. But Bondler, how have you been doing? I don't think there's possible time-wise. I would assume it lines up with Dante's face clock, rather. So maybe after Marsalt's Canto, Otis' Canto ties into this huge conflict catastrophe, whatever it will be. That kind of makes sense. She learns trivia to stump other people with. I will lore dump you and put you to sleep. She casts lore dump and you go sleep. Also fits energy recovery. God damn it. True. When faced with great adversity in thine adventures, rekindle the memory of Yuan the Fixer's final duel. Remember it well. Thus cometh to an end the lessons of today. Huh? It was just for a moment, but I think I was starting to get it. I get why she's so obsessed with fixers. Clutched tightly in Xi Chun's hands were the badges Don Quixote had gifted to her. Wait! Oh, okay, that was the second phase. I was completely absorbed in the exhilarating tales of fixers, I even forgot to breathe at one point. Oh my god, now I'm breathing manually. So will now all of you breathe manually. Suffer with me. Wait, which one was it again? No, that's not it. Oh, it's this one. But yeah, then again, I'm just thinking loudly, who knows what El Director is cooking. Surely it won't burn. Surely not. Oh, we got the Yi Sang lesson as well again. Oh, morale goes down with Yi Sang's lesson? Jesus. Xi Chun gains 60 max HP? Wait, what? Wait, so we are actually actively modifying her stats? What? Okay. This is a mandatory class. Okay. Wait. This decreases morale. This increases morale by 30. So I should use the negative ones first, then put the positive ones, right? That way it, like, goes back to 100 after. But it probably doesn't matter during the whatchamacallit tutorial phase. Night Rain looking different. Yeah. Night Rain looking a bit like Uma Musume, right? Wait, you were playing... Are you gonna play Night Rain, or have you already played Night Rain, Ray? Also, theories that after all regular sinners, Dante gets his own canto, which would contain city-shaking event. Oh! Is that like... Huh, if that's the case, wouldn't that be like really, really far away? This Xi Chun gonna be cracked. Surely, we were gonna get the... 4 speed. we got the 4 speed support card. She's gonna be speedy, right? So this is not the tutorial phase? Oh god, so we're actually... Okay, we gotta properly do this then. This is a component part taken from the structure that forms H-Corp. This may prove to be an opportunity to conduct an in-depth analysis on the nature of the former H-Corp singularity, which has been enduring for such a long time. Huh? You look kinda upbeat today, Miss Faust. Indeed, an opportunity to study the old H-Corp singularity is not one that comes often. As there was potential for integration into Mephistopheles, I made a request to disassemble a part of the bus's engine, but it was denied. A shame. Aren't you the one who built Mephistopheles, though, Miss Faust? Mephistopheles is indeed Faust's work, but not all of it was mine. It is possible that Faust may never reveal every small detail that went into its creation. Huh. I did play one just now. Oh, I see. How did it go? Did you clear? Oh, surprisingly, if you go pubs, like pubs are pretty competent in Deep Night. Not that far, I would say. Just 4 sinners left, right? Huh. They'd have to fit 4 sinners in... Wait, really? It's just 4 left? Oh, this is Canto 8. You're right. Oh my god, it feels like we're just, like, barely halfway. To be fair, I feel like the first few cantos weren't that memorable, I guess. We wandered. W! Get all the relics, bag all the points, get to Deep Night level 2. I wonder what the difference is in level 2. Is technically sinner number 10. Oh, okay. Wait, 10? Why 10, not 13? So like second or third stream, plans for 10 years. Okay, so after each one gets its own canto, we're gonna do another cycle. It was goat 2, so I got revenge. W! We grill the goat. We skewer the goat. Heard opposite from a friend? Nani? Huh. Okay. Because, like, I kind of got low-key carried by pubs. 13 is Greg. Oh, I guess we just slot Dante into the 10th slot and shove everybody down? 1, I guess? I see. I would very much enjoy a chance to completely disassemble it, even its engines, so that it could be reassembled with my own hands. Yeah, sure. Managed to learn various detailed mechanical fundamentals about old H-Corp technology. It blew up in fast space. Okay. How is this not a morale up moment? Oh my god. My bad, you got lucky. You said it's annoying to play with randoms? Really? Okay. But yeah, it is kind of weird though to play with randoms. Like, it seems like it's super annoying when you have one person that really wants to take charge, like, or like 2 people, and then like everybody goes their separate ways. And then the worst part is if the person that's on their own isn't competent and goes down, and it's like, oh my god. But why? It's just really unfortunate, because then it's like everybody wasted time. Made my friends carry me. W! That way, you know, you put in the least amount, you need the least, to expend the least amount of energy, but you get the most rewards. Science teacher was live demonstrations you're looking forward to. Oh my god, speaking of which, science classes were like, with experimentations were my favorite. Because like, I don't know what stuff we were, our science teacher got like permission like to put in water, but like he put it in there and it like, I think it did, I forgot it was, I think he got like a big bucket of water and then dropped the thing in, and then we were like miles away with our protective glasses, and oh my god, that was neat. Befriend good people. Befriend people good with the game so they can carry you. You've thought this out, haven't you, right? I smell Mahjong, surely. And welcome back, Baku. Hmm. Wait, that's Rodia and Wei's training arc, huh? Kinda look forward to that. Didn't think this is how I get to learn more about the old H-Corp. I don't think I can do much against the Reconstruction days right now, but this knowledge will certainly come in handy when the day comes for me to gradually dismantle that Inquitus thing? The day when Hong Yuan can be a place where people can live without fear. Without the fear of the encroaching Reconstruction days, without obsessively counting their rooms to see if they'll fall or not, until Hong Yuan can be a place where you can sleep with the promise of safe tomorrows. If that's her dream, she's got a long way ahead of her. I heard Mahjong. Hello, Lodi! Yes, there's a Mahjong training arc in this. That's why I'm friends with you, Ah! I can't believe it! Ray has planned this all along since the repo games. Here we have a rupture monster in the training. Wait, does she actually become really good? Because I remember in Nocturnal Sweeping, she was giving SP to the enemies. She was providing catering for the enemy team via SP. I planned that too. Keikaku. It was all Ray's Keikaku. Amazing. I hate Mahjong. I don't get Mahjong, honestly. I'm sure you'll pull it off. I remember trying to play it in FF14, and I was like, I was pressing all the buttons until like it let me play. I just didn't get how it works. I even tried Mahjong Soul. Essentially, the only thing I know is like basically when you're like a few pieces away, right? It lets you just literally pick up and put down until like you got your like straight or whatever. That was the only thing I did every time. The brackets Keikaku means plan. Ah, yes. Physics teacher middle grade was infamous among teachers. Let's call him Mueller. All you had to say was Mueller's staircase water. Every teacher knew exactly what you meant. Apparently flooded the main stairwell on the second day of school. Oh my god, Dubby. I know how to play, I just hate it for real. Damn. I see. Is it like requires a lot of brain work, I guess? I like Mahjong, but Mahjong Soul has additional rules. I hate it. Wait, really? I thought Mahjong Souls was the normal Mahjong. I mean, I don't get it either way. I think poker is more straightforward, but hey. Played Peak with Pobble? W. Did you guys make it to the top? Surely, right? Bondler carry? Or Pobble carry? No. It is pretty difficult. Especially the Caldera. I did carry. What did you carry? Did Pobble carry you, or did you carry Pobble? Has Mahjong Soul uses Japanese rules? Oh! Kind of like Uno where everyone makes their own rules. Jesus. He's also managed to burn 1 cm deep hole into the newly built desk by liquefying iron nail. Because he wanted to show us a home-built transformer! That's crazy! That science teacher sounds wild. A lot of games like classic old game rules. Oh, yeah. Oh my god, speaking of physics teachers, I had one that literally puts you to sleep. It puts me to sleep the moment he opens his mouth, because this is how he speaks. So today, we are going to explore the equation F equals ma. F stands for force, while M... I'm not gonna continue, you're all gonna fall asleep. I was like, I genuinely tried to learn, but like after like a sentence of him speaking, my head would just fall down towards the desk. I really couldn't. I was like, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna take physics classes anymore. I'm gonna switch to geography. Like, I want to learn, but like not like this. What were you talking about? Sleep. Yep, precisely. Oh my god. That was painful. I wish that physics teacher all the best. He should do a sleeping ASMR, sleeping physics lesson ASMR. He'd get them all the views, because like that put anybody with even with insomnia to sleep. Just best sleeping aid ever. I don't even need sleeping aid anymore. If I wish I recorded him, like his lesson, so I could just play it when I need to go to bed. Love being forced to learn Mahjong thanks to Yakuza. Oh no. He was wild, kind of just woke up and forgot he got there. Hops around in excitement when the experiment work type. Oh my god. Happy-go-lucky, huh? Oh, I learned a lot during this lesson too, Miss Faust. Bang! Oh my god. The voltage must have been set too high. Repeating the experiment with a different combination of fuses and wires. There's supposed to be a lesson somewhere in there, right? Oh my god. Learn how to be more true. Huh. What happens when this reaches max? Something happens, right? I wonder if... I probably should look on YouTube, because I'm curious how Mahjong plays. I wonder if there's like a quick, easy, like understandable tutorial on YouTube. Probably is. I'm sure I'm not the only one who wants to like learn what the hell is going on. Class, be passionate and dream on Fixer's Tale leveled up expert. Oh, it goes from novice to expert? Ah, I see. Oh, so if it goes up, you get more XP as well? Okay. Xi Chun slash resist minus 0.25. Oh, W. This thing exploded on me. Should probably treat myself. Nah, I'll just find the cause of the explosion. Nah, it's just a little bit of charring. It'll be fine. We can get Dante to like turn the clock. Mirror on the wall, who's the most cryptic of them all? Oh, you sang the most cryptic of the all in all the realm. Ah, pain. Upgrade. What does this? Oh, it just means it upgraded, didn't it? Okay. We're kind of low on green, so we're probably gonna run a lot of Gregor, aren't we? This is gonna bring... Does morale affect anything, honestly? Because, what is it? 2, this is 9 in total. 2, this is 14, 15 in total. 9, 13 in total, so we should probably prioritize these guys, and then when we need morale, we'll just hop on the Dawn train. Morale is success chance? Oh, I see. So we should technically keep that topped up, kinda, huh? Maybe like to like 90, always at 90-ish, or like 80-ish. I see. Let's go with this. Unlike some other classes, which were more on the upbeat side of things, the room's air felt grim and solemn as everyone saw that what Gregor had written on the chalkboard. On war. Losing a wing war leaves a much larger, longer-lasting Did you guys hear? You guys heard that Discord notification? That was not meant to be there. Longer-lasting impact than some medium-sized enterprise closing up shop. It might be too soon to talk about this, but we came pretty darn close to one recently, didn't we? We are this close to a large-scale war breaking out right here, which absolutely would have happened if Miss Xi Chun here failed to finish her ascension. It would have spread like wildfire too. The war, my war, the war. Greg and Jaeger. Oh my god. So, my class is going to be about what exactly happens when a war... Oh. The piece of chalk slipped from Gregor's fingers as he went to scribble something on the board. His left hand was trembling as though the room's temperature had plummeted only for him. Man, why is it gotta Excuse me, Miss Zilu. Is it okay if I smoke? Go ahead. You good? Well, when else am I gonna get the chance to share the realities of war right to a wing chief executive officer's face, huh? The moments that just don't come off your skin, no matter how hard you scrub at them. Hey, take a break if you need it. I'm gonna listen to every word you have to say here today, no matter how long it takes. Man, I do appreciate that sentiment. Well, still though, I can't dilly-dally when Miss Xi Chun's got other stuff to deal with, huh? Zilu is such wife material. W! Yes, everybody, on the Zilu ship. It's time. We must bring Zilu with us everywhere we go. Lesson of PTSD. Yay! No! PTSD. So, let's take a look at how things were from the very beginning of the Wing War. He's waving his arm. Now I know enough about urban and trench warfare to give an explanation of my own. Damn, sinners are actually really good teachers, huh? They teach whatever they're teaching in one go, and it's good. In like one. Let's say this is a 3-hour session. Do you guys think this is a 3-hour session or like 4? Probably like 3-hour sessions each, right? Would make sense. And that's why the smoke war fronts were mostly characterized by trench warfare. Like 4 hours? Do you think 4 hours? No, it might be 4 hours given the emergency of the situation. No one wanted to risk fighting in concrete jungles where they could be surrounded by enemies at all times, so everyone tried to draw each other out into an open field battle, which naturally turned into trench warfare. Of course, every wing has a different singularity, so this isn't applicable to all cases. It's just that the former G-Corp found flat plains easier to maneuver in. I feel like Yuan could make a pretty good use of Hongyuan as a defensive fortress, especially with its internal structure constantly shifting around, which the Heishou know and use very well. Exactly. This should explain why they were hesitating outside Yuan. Remember the thumb fellas? The ones we met who were going in circles? Not to mention how the Heishou all utilize the topography of Hongyuan differently. Even if an outsider were to get a read on how one of the branches maneuver on Hongyuan, as long as the 12 Heishou branches are standing, Hongyuan is unassailable. You should get all of the sinners' teaching skills to master. It gives you extra— wait, what? Extra passives? That sounds dope. Thanks for the tip, Persona guy. Well, despite going into all that, I'm sure we all know what the best answer is in all best answer in all warfare is. Not having the war in the first place? I'll be honest, I can't stop thinking about some of the stories you've been telling us. I can't even imagine what it would have been like to have to not only witness it, but go through all of that. We did visit your fathoms, Gregor, but it wasn't even the tip of the iceberg. The city was devoured in smoke, its citizens in madness. He'd always shrug off those stories as ramblings of the past, but during the war he stood at the center of the heartless machine that was the city. Its every gear calibrated to slaughterhouse precision to maximize the deaths of its people. There he must have witnessed things far worse than this worst the city presently has to offer. His eyes gazed beyond the veil of the bygone past, shaking relentlessly in pursuit of what was no more. Oh boy, sorry fellas, I'm afraid I got carried away lamenting what happened that I forgot this was supposed to be a class. I'll be sure to prep something more useful next time. If Smoke War was a movie, how awesome would it look? It'd probably be super graphic, I'd imagine, and full of war crimes, huh? Well, I suppose they don't have war crimes there. Hmm. Hmm. Do they? I mean, I don't think they do, right? Hello, Time Creep. How you doing today? I swear, like, I'm so late to the event, I'm pretty sure everybody's already finished it. No, everything you told me was really solidified my resolve. This chaos within Hong Yuan needs to come to an end soon, lest something horrible could happen. I'm heading to my next class. But wait for me! Even after the two students left, Gregor lingered in that room for a while, lighting up a cigarette after cigarette without erasing what he wrote on the chalkboard. Smoke soon filled the room. He left only after almost emptying the entire pack. Hey yo. We're gonna see this animation every time, aren't we? Right, I forgot to ask, do you want a hint or two during the node or no? It's not really needed since you can replay this node relatively fast. I'll probably just kind of go at it more blind if anything, I guess. It's Princess Maker event, isn't it? Well, it's more like Hierarch Maker, which makes Xi Chun grow stronger. Probably even got different endings. Wait, what? What are the chances there's different endings to this? Okay, we get more Yi-Sang lessons. 1 defense level. Xi Chun's Jingang Bolus passive improved. Passive. Jiao banana. The banana bolus. Okay. Oh. Wait, what was it before? I suppose... You can't tell now, can you? Okay, we're probably gonna do... I'm not really keen on this going below 80%, so let me just do this. Do you guys... What percentage did you guys keep morale at? I'm like, because of Uma Musume PTSD, I'm a little bit anxious to leave it lower than 80. Putting bets that Ara managed to get all Xi Chun stats over 800 at the end. 800! Reduce all the morale. No, not like this. How are classes going, Xi Chun? I'm not you, big bro. I pay attention in class. Damn, okay. Just catches a stray right off the bat. Always at 100? Before it reaches 0 increase. Wait, so it just... Great and good, if I recall correctly? Wait, so does morale matter before 0? Or, like, does it it matters before 0, right? Breakpoint between great and good, if I recall correctly? I see. So it does matter. Gameplay with funny horses I had no experience with. I guess Uma is currently the most famous one? I have not played Princess Maker, so I can't say. Although I am aware Princess Maker is, like, older. I mean, technically even Final Fantasy XIV's Chocobo racing game is, technically older than Uma Musume. Morale decides our SP at the start of the fight? Wait, so it doesn't affect our training? Oh, hello, Miss Dai. She was really insistent on helping me out, even though I refused because she looked preoccupied. The moment I found out the contents of his lesson plans, I simply could not allow him to do this alone. Looks like it's going to be another serious class. Apologies for the delayed greetings. Dai Yu of the Lin family formally extends her greetings to the vulnerable Haier. Been a while since I heard that greeting around here. Wait, what about Big Sis Bao Chai? Are you sure it's okay for the Xue family bodyguard to be here? I am no longer employed as Miss Bao Chai's guard. Wait, don't tell me we got you Everything I did that day, including accompanying you, was under Miss Bao Chai's orders. As for why she's no longer needed my services, I don't understand myself. She suddenly let me go after the trouble was over. Probably it's her way of supporting Honglu, because, you know, where else is she gonna go? She's obviously gonna go to Honglu, right? Wait, does that mean she's gonna travel with us? No shot. the 14th sinner? That would be W. Mersault target extraction looks like mighty juicy. Oh, how so? Morale's chance you get to succeed, fail in class. If you fail, lower stat game point. Oh, okay. I see. So, morale is the percentage of success, is it? So, what's there for you to teach me, big bro? Your last lesson was about not making things awkward. Got vetoed by Ziliu, so you could have taught me a thing or two if we were still kids, but come on. You spent most of your time stuck in Yi Hongyuan before leaving Hongyuan. I don't know what you could possibly have to teach me. Don't you worry, Xi Chun. This is the one thing I think I'm pretty good at. My lesson for you, Xi Chun and Sinclair, is... In clear, neat handwriting, Honglu wrote, "Surviving Hongyuan" on the chalkboard. That is true. Honglu did do a pretty good job at that. Yes, though I don't know the exact percentage numbers. Wait, oh my god. I didn't do the sippy from a while ago. Thanks for the sippy. Wait. Okay, it works. It's just really quiet on my end. Why is that? Let me adjust that real quick. Okay, there we go. I just want to make sure I can hear it. Because it's low-key how I know something's redeemed. Excuse me. Pretty sure failing classes is possible, not sure if it's true. Heard it from someone since I never really failed anything. Damn. Wait, by the way, what team comp is you running here? I thought we were just running Xi Chun, but if I'm to run a team comp for the sake of the event, I'll probably run Heisho. I don't have all of them, but yeah, I'll probably run a team of Heisho just for to be on brand, you know. Model built like a coffin, Nani? What do you mean by that? How is this a coffin? How is this a coffin? Do you mean by chance stiff? Oh, well, I don't think I need any help in that department from you. Look, I know you've had your share of assassination attempts, big bro, but Jiamu, I mean, the previous hierarch and the Elder's favor sheltered you from the worst of it. She's not wrong. Back then, we had to fight our way through a bunch of sweepers. Weren't you also one of the handful who got assassinated? Oh, that? I was wandering the hallways because I felt like something was off about my room. Until Dante told us all to go back to our rooms, of course. But wait, it was my fault? You do have some intuition, I'll give you that. Looks like I'm going to have to prove myself. Dai, would you mind preparing the thing? Very cute cabbage farm. My coffin, I mean. Nani? What do you mean by that? You have my utmost faith, but please do practice caution. Sometime later, Lin Daiyu appeared with 4 bowls splishing with tea before sprinkling some powder into one of them. Oh, are we gonna have to be able to differentiate? What's that? That's powdered wolfsbane. I see where this is going. You're going to teach me how to tell which of these bowls contain poison, right? You can stop now. I learned to recognize infamous poison like wolfsbane when I was set. If it was something as tame as what you are suggesting, Vulnerable Hierarch, I would not have been here to accompany him. Lin Daiyu continued her process, sprinkling wolfsbane powder into 2 more bowls. Hong Lu, who was watching that with an oddly contented expression, closed his eyes. Please mix them up, Daiyu. Okay, wait, what? We stared in confusion, but we could hardly tell what was going on with the speed at which Daiyu swapped the bowls. When we looked back at Hong Lu, there were 3 silver spoons in his hand. These silver spoons are custom made at Daguan Yuan's request. All have item for children of the 4 great houses. I see violence! You've chosen violence, spammer! Violence! But why? They can detect non-sulfuric poison as well. Yeah, I know, they're actually... Actually, what? It's nothing. In Hongyuan, where we are beset by threats of assassinations from all directions, knowledge alone isn't enough to save you. What the heck are you? But Hong Lu opens his eyes before Xi Chun can finish her sentence. Then he throws a silver spoon in his hands, like throwing pins toward the 3 of the bowls, and immediately chugs the 4th bowl, which he hadn't thrown a spoon at. Holy crap, are you insane? You barely even checked them for... Shirin's Nier tea is always delicious, even when cooled. The 3 silver spoons Hong Lu had casted earlier slowly began melting away, after quickly becoming tarnished black. Jesus. Do wolfsbane poisons supposed to melt through metal? Spot the difference, poison edition, you get 1 try? Oh my god. I don't know if this is something, this is something Xi Chun should be, like, you know, actively partaking in. She doesn't exactly, she can't exactly get Dante to rewind the clock, right? Unless Sinclair's the one doing the drinking, then, oh shit. Either Hong Lu got crazy luck, or he's just that cracked. Surely he's just that cracked, right? Tarnished? That's tarnished blood. Nani? Wait, are you referring... Is that a Dark Souls reference? Is that a Souls reference? I actually don't know if that is. People like to be thorough with their poisons in Daguan Yuan, since everyone's been trained for immunity since childhood. You have to make a mixture of various poisons to have a real effect. Fine, I don't even want to argue. What's your secret? I want to know too. Do they sound different or something? I just went with my hunch. You're kidding me! You survived that long in Daguan Yuan from your hunches! I mean, they're pretty accurate, but Jesus. How are we supposed to learn that? We're not Heathcliff, you know? Dark Souls? I thought you said Black Souls. Yes, I did say Dark Souls. You'll get the hang of it after a few tries. I'll help you out. Shall we begin with 2 bowls? I managed to tell the difference between the bowls by reading Hong Lu and Daiyu's subtle tells. That's not very reliable, is it? Hong Lu's just built different. I know, right? He is built quite differently. I don't know what to say about that. Wait, I missed that one. What did it say? I see. When you say you just avoided whatever felt wrong with a hunch, you are reflexively identifying the threat by reading the room and connecting it to your intuitive experiences. Aha! You were using Miss Daiyu's anxious breathing to clue you in. So, this is how you managed to survive for so long. Listen carefully, Xi Chun. I know the adepts of each Heisho will come to your aid with a flick of your wrist. And I know that your residence, Yuan Xiangwu, will be engineered by the best craftsmen. to become a safe fortress stocked to the brim with all kinds of useful boluses to protect your life. Even still, there will be a day when you start to feel this creeping sensation whose origin you can't identify. When it does, I hope you won't brush off that sensation as nothing. You're worrying over nothing. Xi Chun whipped around away from Honglu as if to express dissatisfaction, but her softened expression told me she was glad to see him worried. Aww. Okay. Oh my god. Can't believe everything's blowing up in Faust's face. How many, like, parts does she have out? Every 6 days he'll be subjected to midterms prepared by the board of directors. Jia Yuan. A pelican has been prepared to take you to the exam sites, and only by passing the test may Jia Xi Chun retain her status as family hierarch. My lady. Oh, don't worry yourself over much, Master Wei. You sound like you're at a funeral. She'll pass these tests with ease as long as she had been diligently taking her classes. No, it's... I simply hope I can survive until she returns. It seems Wei's rather funeral voice wasn't just out of concern for Xi Chun. Wei, are you sure you're okay? I can't escape them even in my dreams. The unfinished bundles of paperwork cascading over me like a storm burying me. Steel yourself, for that is no dream at all. In fact, never have I once seen paperwork trained in the arts of airwalking until now. I must be severely sleep deprived. Looks like we're not the only ones going through with the ringer. It's called anxiety. Honglu would have survived if Dante didn't call him out back in Kanto 8. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. We kind of got him killed. Versus / resist. Oh, I see. Oh, we get to see funny combos. I see. So there's lesson combos that give bonuses. Class success rate plus 40. Oh, okay. Maybe I should do a Faust Dawn combo when I'm low on sanity. Well, morale. Hey, you're one of the She boys. We finally meet. I had hoped to fight you in the family hierarch war. If you'd run into me, then... Isn't this supposed to be a sparring match? Why does it sound like you have a personal grudge against me? Oh, it's nothing. Nothing at all. Why in the world would I ever hold a grudge against you? The results of the family hierarch war couldn't be any clearer, and everyone even remotely connected to the mess hall has all been dragged away and put under investigation. And hey, guess what? They dragged away half of my family, which means more room for me. I should really thank you, right? Honestly, why don't you just declare a war against the Xi family at this point? Wouldn't that be much easier? War is not easy, it never is. What are you on about all of a sudden? It's not something we should be talking so lightly about, even as a joke. Your family was arrested because they were under investigation for treason against Daguan Yuan. If they're innocent, I'm sure they'll be released soon enough. I know it's pretty much a given they'll all be ruled as guilty regardless of what really happened. You know I can't even pay them a visit because you've hidden their cells all over Hongyuan. They're not hidden. All holding cells within Hongyuan have always been designed to move around in very short intervals. You know what? That does seem like the kind of design that would lead people to make some unfortunate assumptions, though I'm sure the initial purpose was to prevent escapes. I recently gained a better understanding of Hongyuan's structure, so I'm planning to change our policy so prisoners still on trial are allowed to have fixed locations. Really? Where'd you... I was lucky enough to take a few excellent classes recently. How nice, some old friends to help us with study. I mean, this is the... What's her name again? I actually forgot her name. I hate her so much internally, the memory is just... Starts with a B, ends with a H. Managed to reflect upon myself a bit too. Huh? You did change a little. Still, you better not expect me to go easy on you. I've got my own things to take care of. Good. Come on, let's do this. Many illustrious fixers of the past have said that naught but disparagement awaits unjust victories. Should I gamble or get crush bound past? Or dispense it? Definitely save for now, because collab's coming up. You don't want to miss out on the collab, right? Wait, we don't even get options. Okay. I see how it is. Target has 5 types. Oh, okay. Let's read it. Rupture +1, defense down, rupture count. Doesn't this just break even? Gain poise equal to, on critical kill, fail against enemy, rupture count +2, gain on kill, gain offensive level up. Huh. Inflict 1 more. Oh, okay. 2 times. Ah, I see. So this is how you were gonna build up rupture. It's still one. Oh, you get 2 skill slots now. Wait, you don't get to decide any of this. Huh. This is most definitely interesting. Don't stop spreading your silliness onto others. It's too late. It's the Dawn virus. You can't stop it. Once it's set in, it's too late. Imagine though, someone like Dawn as a head of a wing. That would be very questionable. I like that tsundere though. I really got a cute interaction with Honglu. It's yeah, when's the ship sailing? Those two need to just get together, kind of. She throws hands on her own. Yup, I guess she's decided. Well, technically, yeah. Wait, yeah, it kind of makes sense. Dante's not instructing on her on like what to do and what not in the fights. She's doing it on her own. I guess that would make sense with us not being able to change anything. Good for you, you won. Now stop giving me that look and get out of here. You lost most of your clan during the family hierarch war, didn't you? Yeah, so what? Are you calling me a penniless loser? Yeah? You little... I'm sure that's what I look like to you too. I don't want your sorry... I don't want your... Sorry, every clan member who died in the evaluation to have died for nothing. If I show weakness, that means I'm making everyone who participated in the evaluation look weak. So I'm going to win, and I'm going to win without the fertile soil my predecessors have left behind, because their legacy was unjustly nourished by blood and tears of Hong Yuan itself. Shi Chun, you are tenacious, determined, and strong of will. That must be why everyone stood by you, down to the last man. You knew my name, ma'am? I do. So what do you think? Want to make them sing your name in glory for the remaining history of Hong Yuan? What is that nervous face when she asked that question? Tsundere? She should... Nah, I forgot her name. But, the bodyguard that Bao Chai had. That she, fired after everything was over. Let's see. Morale down. Mandatory class. How much is that? 18. 18, and then it's probably gonna be -6 again. That's gonna be kind of spicy. That's gonna bring us down to 70%. The blue-haired girl that was with us in the family hierarch war. Well, Daiyu? Yeah, Daiyu, yeah. Ishmael nerd. Heard you... Really? Is she gonna get nerdy here? Also, I'm kind of curious what Ishmael's expertise is outside of sailing. Like, seriously, so Sundry about the name. That name thing's cute. Who the hell is it? We'll find out, surely. Heard you managed to come out on top on your first sparring match. Congrats. Thanks. I gotta admit, your classes are definitely coming in handy. I like your attitude. Well, shall we take a look at what I prepared for today? You're teaching about exploring, huh? It's going to be indoors class? Yep, exploring. Where should I begin? It's a very big subject. Free soloing to the top of the highest building in Hongyuan, surviving 10 days in Hongyuan backstreets with only 3 items. I had plenty of ideas, but most of them got denied. And rightly so. And that's when I realized that exploring isn't always limited to adventures in the physical space. Mental space? Mental space? Where else besides physical space? Slew. Everybody, the moment Slew shows up on scene, why? So I'm here to fill in, since the game's gonna need a certain number of players, but really? Can you call this tabletop game an adventure? Yet in games of make-believe, any simulacra can be made as real as, what a move. Oh, nice. I'm gonna roll for damage. Ah! Young Ishmael, thou hast absolutely pummeled the Gorgon beast with thy fireball spell, rendering it most crispy. It was a formidable foe that was wonderfully executed, Miss Ishmael. Really? Well then, as my next move... And that's how you came up with this? I've played a few other games, but this is new for me too. I'm pretty new in general, I guess. This is called Jianghu Journeys, or J&J. It's a popular game among Hongyuan's youth. It's gotten generally positive reviews too. What Ishmael so proudly presented before everyone appeared to be a board game with numerous cards and minifigures. Okay, what do these huge pile of papers have to do with exploration? Rule number 1. Oh god. The most experienced player among those gathered becomes the JM. The JM? Yes, Journey Master. The Journey Master designs the story around the player's choices, sets the stage for what happens next, and generally helps guide the explorers to safely arrive at their goals. That's why most experienced players takes that role. Which would be me. Wiz, Strength, Dex, each character seems to have these things called stats. Ah, look. Looks like we just have to pick from a set of pre-made characters for this one. So I'm supposed to be playing this character's role? Sinclair and Xi Chun picked up their character cards with confusion clear in their eyes. Dungeons and Dragons mention. No, it's J&J! Jianghu Journey! Totally doesn't sound like a Chinese bootleg version of D&D. Even the lettering! Not like this. It's totally different and legally distinct, yes, and good luck getting a Chinese company in international court. And that's not gonna happen. You arrive at the great city of Yanyun, a place known to be the gathering hub for all kinds of influential people. You travel here in search of a legendary treasure called, The Tian Ya sword. The city of Yanyun, huh? Cool. So why were we looking for the sword again? Phew. It's because, so there's this legend in Yanyun about how the sword of... Right. The Tian Ya sword is the only way to quell the chaos of these lands and bring peace to its people. And also about having the sword is proof of the true leader of these lands. And so on and so forth, you know. This is Ishmael's first time doing this, isn't it? PM is Korean, though. Don't worry about it. We're not gonna go into details, right? Don't sweat the details, right? So much J. Is this some kind of J Corp product? Guess they aren't just about casinos. I mean, you could technically gamble, put bets on board games too, right? Ishmael was stuttering and stammering through the introduction without her usual confidence. That is most uncharacteristic. Definitely a first-timer. I see. The city called Yanyun must be in a lot of trouble, too. Seemingly affected by the oddly familiar setting of the story, Xi Chun nodded solemnly without noticing Ishmael stumbling through the introduction. Well, you know how it is. The point is you guys go find that sword. Then I will claim the Tianya sword no matter what it costs me. Xi Chun nods with determination. Wait, how are they playing a board game like this? Okay, it's fine. We're not gonna worry about it. It was probably more work than, like, you know... It would have been way more work to, like, actually put assets in, like, a single table, because they'd have to make new assets for everything. Quit fumbling, Ishmael. I mean, it's our first time being a JM. Please understand. From the rumors you've gathered, it seems that Ke-chan Keep might have heard of the whereabouts of that sword. What will you do? I walk up to the Ke-chan Keep, chat him up, and try to gain his trust. Are you sure? Remember, your whiz is extremely low right now, which means that you'll find it hard to form even the simplest sentences. But what if I found a different way to gain the Ke-chan Keep's trust that doesn't involve sweet-talking him? I do have a pretty high strength stat, which should give me access to certain alternative methods of persuasion that doesn't require skill in speechcraft. Hold on. I'll try to convince the Ke-chan Keep. I've got a pretty decent chance at this. My whiz is pretty high. And you pass the check. The Ke-chan Keep looks at you, and having lowered his guard... Oh, not you, Sinclair. He's pretty wary of you. Okay, then I guess I'll stand in the corner over there, unsheath my weapon, and play around with it for a bit. That's what he expects me to do anyway, isn't it? You're just role-playing Heathcliff now, aren't you? The Ke-chan Keep shares some information about the sword he heard. He explains the party should seek northeast toward the Yinzhi Mountains. But, what is this? What's this? Tears begin to well in the Ke-chan Keep's eyes as he continues to explain. Apparently, a patrolling guard beat his son pretty badly just for loitering around the guard. The wound is pretty severe, he needs medicine, but he can't seem to find any. Oh no. That's too bad, but we've got a job to do. Since we have what we came here for, we leave the Ke-chan. Well, they say that JMs aren't supposed to interfere with players' choices, but let's be honest, I would have made the same choice. You can't stop me. You can't stop and help out for every little side quest when there's a whole adventure to go through. Jesus, Ishmael. 1.6k damage from Kong Lu to the Blood Fiend trio is something else. Wait, what? That's crazy. No, we're not leaving. I'm going to get him that medicine. What? After a few turns of various trials and tribulations for Sinclair, The Kechan Keep's son, who fortunately was able to recover, hears your story and hesitantly share what he knows. You realize he's talking about the fairy Yao Guai, guardian of the Tian Ya sword. I'm gonna call it Tian Ya Jian, because it just rolls off the tongue better. Versus saying it half Chinese, half English. He explains the fairy Yao Guai's powers grows under the bright moonlight. Hold on, isn't it full moon right now? Then we should wait until the sky's overcast. Hearing that, the innkeep's son takes a quick look at the clouds, then tells you that it might be raining in about a week. Glad we helped him out. Phew. Okay, let's make sure we're prepared before we go. Oh, so they are on the same table. Okay. You're gonna have to roll a 15 or higher to hit. I know, I'm focused. Hey, I rolled 16! With a final singular strike from Xi Chun, the fairy Yao Guai finally falls to the ground, defeated. Yes, the Tian Ya Jian is ours! Excited, the party runs up to the sword, embedded deep into the earth, and grabs enthusiastically upon the hilt. Ah, with this we can... However, the defeated fairy Yao Guai, whom the party assumed was dead, suddenly jumps to its feet and lunges at Xi Chun, who just pulled the sword from the ground. No! I quickly get between Xi Chun and the monster. But if that crits, it's going to be pretty deadly even for you. Let's see if you can make the evasion save. One and another one. Nope, that's a critical fail. It's okay. Sinclair falls to the ground, bleeding profusely from the gaping wound. The Yao Guai lies still as well, the last vestiges of its strength completely spent. Wait, what? Sinclair! Go on without me. Take the sword and go to the village. Become the leader they need. That sword as your proof. No, the sword wouldn't mean anything without my adventuring buddy. I'm going to bandage Sinclair up and carry him back. I won't leave him behind and descend the mountain all on my own. Wait, if that's your choice, then, yeah, the bleeding stops as soon as you wrap him up. He's, just that sturdy. You know? That strike would have killed pretty much anyone, but you know how healthy he is. On your feet, Sinclair. We're getting out of here together. Grab onto my shoulder. That's it, step by step. What the heck? That went from like dying companion to like, oh yeah, you're good. Let's go. That is crazy. 4k damage from W Koryushu skill 3 coin kind of beat. Oh my god, you guys are running floor 10, 13, 15. Critical fail, man's skincare sucks in terms of dice rolling. If it was me, I would have rolled 1,000. LOR player, by the way? Wait, what does LOR stand for? I'm not too familiar with D&D stuff. I just know Pathfinder and D&D. I don't know anything else. Oh, Runa. God damn it. I should have known. I should have known. Failed floor 15? Oh god. You guys crazy! I haven't bothered going past floor 10. We're getting out of here together. Grab onto my shoulder. That's it, step by step. Hey, Xi Chun, look over there. Everyone we'd helped and saved on our journeys come out to welcome us home. You're right. If it weren't for you, Sinclair, I never would have stopped and talked to every single villager there to hear their troubles. The sword was only a symbol all along. All of our efforts and the experience we gained in our journey was for the sword. We were what taught me how to be a good hierarch, leader, not the sword itself. You're right, the real success of this adventure was everyone's effort along the way. I feel like the game overtook the class at some point along the way. Alright. Now we have Mersault, Ryushu, who else? I think we're missing Like half the class. 1 offensive level, skill improved, 1 level. Oh! We're not getting the other 6 until later on, I guess. What combos do we have, actually? Have we revealed more combos? No? Okay. Do we need to just experiment to find out all the combos? Huh, I'm guessing that's what you need to do? Does the order matter, I wonder? Surely not, right? Combo, okay. If we've already found the combo, it shows combo, but if we haven't, it doesn't show anything, huh? Dawn and then Yi Sang? Can we get a... Oh, Yi Sang, Faust into Dawn. Okay. Yi Sang, Dawn into Faust. Is that a... No, Faust into Dawn. Okay. Is that a double combo right there? That's a double combo, right? No, it doesn't. It just combines sinners. You'd think make a combo? Yeah, it doesn't show combos if they're new until you try. Ah, who would be a combo? I suppose these two are obvious. I didn't expect the Dawn combo though. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, we succeed. Okay. Who would combo with Ishmael, Gregor, and Hong Lu? Ah, Mersault. Who plays off Mersault? Hey, we got the master. I think Hong Lu plays pretty well off Mersault, surely. 40 morale from Mersault is crazy! Wait, no, I don't know. Who do I... Maybe something like this. I don't know. I think Mersault might have something with Yi Sang and Faust, actually. Oh, this is hard. Mersault and Dawn? That's a... It's really a combo? That's crazy. You witness something funny? Trust? Okay. In regards to every activity, involvement of unnecessary emotions and personal judgment is to be wasteful. I think I'm gonna need you to elaborate on that. Then I shall share an excerpt from Sinclair's exchange with the manager 32 days ago. Begin quote. Huh? 32 days ago? What? Excuse me, Dante. I'm sorry to, ask you this, but most of us are fatally wounded, so can you please turn the clock just one more time? End quote. Unnecessary interjections weighed down your request. Wow, that is pretty bad. Hello, Wallet Maveneer, how you doing? Thank you for the sippy. Oh, I see more are coming. Get ready for what Mersault is about to do. Oh no. She has a Xi Chun quote, doesn't she? He has one, doesn't he? Did I really start her that badly? It is a waste of time to involve emotions when delivering unfavorable news. The same message could have been delivered with merely 2 words. We failed. That's insane. There we go. Let us commence field practice. Do not ask me a single question for the next 5 minutes. Huh? Well, okay, sure. Seems easy enough. Suddenly, Marsault let out a cry as he clutched his chest, then fell to the floor. Are you okay? Marsault, are you okay? His eyes snapped open. Task failed. 5 minutes have not passed. That's crazy. I didn't know Marsault was had acting lessons under his belt. You're cheating. This reminds me of the incident Sinclair had so desperately wished to hide. What? The what? Who wished to what? Despite your belief that no one would ever find out about your secret, there was one person who got to the bottom of the incident. Oh, come on! Just what did you see? Failed again. Oh my god, this is the Zen class, isn't it? The most emotion Marsault has ever shown so far. Wait, what about the body swap April Fool's event, though? Surely he showed some emotion there, too. Well, I suppose if you're talking about him normally, then that is definitely true. Even when we were, when shit hit the fan, metaphorically speaking, Marsault was still, neutral face expression. That was Rodia doesn't count. True. Oh, I miss Dawn. Faust Dawn. Faust Dawn was so cute, I'm not gonna lie. Huh. Huh. More mechanical failures. Ugh. Jiashi speed. Wait, that is an okay. That's crazy. I can't believe that's an actual combo. Okay, who do we not have combos for at the moment? We don't have a combo for Gregor, so I'm gonna slap him in the middle and take a look-see. What? Something like this, maybe? That way we can check out what his possible combos are, right? Yeah. I'm debating. They both love newspapers. Maybe something like this, yeah. Surely a combo here. 9 to 5. Oh, it even lists the hours they're doing the class. I didn't notice that. Being employees of the month. Huh. +1 to all stats. Bro, how do we get this to 1,000? This is not gonna be easy, is it? Uh-huh. More slash resist. Oh, okay. So Marsault pairs off with Ishmael as well. Let's see. Otis, who would pair well with Otis? Maybe Yisang? I suppose Yisang and Honglu might get along. It's already 2 Marsault combos. I don't think Marsault's gonna have another one, right? Oh, okay, Gregor Marsault. Oh, okay, so you can have up to 3? Question mark? 20 more alpha as well. That's the combo's name, by the way. Oh, okay. Morning papers. 9 to 5, I see. Okay, so who doesn't have a combo yet? Honglu, I think, doesn't have a combo yet, so let's put Honglu in the middle and see what's what. Oh my god. The sippies are coming in again. You need to get 800 for every stat for special. That's crazy. Somehow there's one combo where all 3 are apparently compatible. Really? I don't see a 3. I don't know who to slap on for the middle one, honestly. I don't think... something like this, I guess. Wait, no, we don't get more XP, so that's kind of a waste, isn't it? Actually, don't know. This is a hard choice. Let's try this. More sippies. Yes, I'll take the 5 more sippies. Wait, if I had to hazard a guess, Otis and Mersault may have common ground. Attention! Today's lesson will cover the intelligence acquisition. In other words, men, you will learn how to gain information from people. I'm pretty good at that. You just have to turn them to your side by being generous with my spending and setting a good example as a superior. They'll eventually open up. Foolishness! Eh? That's amongst the worst strategies I've ever had the displeasure of hearing. Do you not see how wasteful it is to spend the limited military budget? How wasteful it is to spend so much precious time trying to butter them over? The most efficient means of obtaining intelligence is torture. To torture? I'd say that's the worst strategy I've ever had the displeasure of hearing. I'd rather not waste my clan's strength on something utterly useless like that. Besides, if you end up accidentally killing them... Foolishness! Foolishness! Jeez, can you stop saying that word? How simplistic and disappointing. Wasn't there a study in World War II or something? Or where like a German psychologist or something found it, rather than torturing, it was easier to be nice to them and then slowly pry information from them, and then like when they tell you something, you'll see, oh yeah, we already have intelligence on that, and then they'll proceed to tell you more. Apparently that is better from getting intelligence on average. I was like, damn, they really employed every avenue, didn't they? So I think if we're talking about IRL applications, unironically, Xi Chun is actually onto something. Thank you for the 3 sippies, broken. The most trustworthy sinner teaching people to be honest and torture others. Your imagination falls short if that is all you can think of when you hear the word torture. Then, this unit. This isn't exactly a military unit. Then this Hong Yuan may indeed be on your ability to read. Well, I'm waiting. Get on with your lesson. The mention of Hong Yuan seemed to put Xi Chun in a thoughtful mood, as she stopped arguing and began to focus on class. And Corp Mersault and any foolishness. Most trustworthy sinner. Oh my god. Something tells me this isn't about mutualism. I don't know about Otis's methods. Has Otis done effective work in the story so far? Yeah, I wouldn't say so. Kind of in the previous canto, I guess. Well, it was during Nocturnal Sweeping, I think. The most effective method of torture isn't physical. Things like waterboarding, electrocution are all inferior. Today you will learn about the torture of language. With this method, you will always find the answer you want. Oh, I thought you were gonna say solitary confinement, because solitary confinement is pretty effective, and meanwhile you don't really have to do anything. Just lock them up in a closet and go. Use speechcraft to entrap their minds, slowly constrict around them, and let them take brief sighs of relief every time they give you an answer. That, cadets, is what you'll be learning today. Your positions, cadets! What? I thought we were talking people into corners or something. Why are we slapping dummies? Hate it when T-Corp Dawn just decides to make the enemy immortal instead of just killing it. Yeah, just hold up. You need to farm your ego resources for one turn. I guess your first run would be to figure out all the combos, right? Defense level, Crimson Strike. Oh my god. That's a lot. Did we get Hong Lu combos? That's crazy. Hong Lu didn't get a single combo. We put him in the middle too. No. Wait, every 6th day we get a challenge? So I hear you defeated Shi Chun. You would do best not to let that get to your head. He's always been our family's greatest shame. Hey, watch yourself. You haven't you learned not to underestimate the family's underdogs? What? Oh, you don't know? You see, I managed to talk Shi Hua Jun into, you know. What? No, it can't be. He cannot have spilled the beans on my parents. Huh. My men are already on their way. But how did you know it was Block 32? I barely managed to get them a hiding spot there. Oh, so it's Block 32. Did you just... I did. Huh. That was way easier than it was during class. I've heard stories about how you've changed. I didn't know you had changed into such a heartless woman. Say something, damn it. Don't just stand there and completely expressionless and... Oh, I see. You won't be shaken by silly things like this. Is that it? That may befit the seat of hierarch, however. A leader who responds with silence to their inferiors. A leader who considers them only disposable tools is bound to rot. I, Shi Jing. Alright, yes. Refuse to let someone so unqualified such as yourself retain power. She's using the strat of like not saying anything to make them like literally say everything. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's not good. We didn't go in there with max morale. I guess this is the unfortunate bit. And then we get countered. Wait, they don't have stagger bars. That's crazy. We do. See ya, gotta go sleep. Have a good night. Time creep. Have a nice sleep. See you next time. Bye-bye. Thank you for dropping by. 21. Surely big damage. 33. Okay. That's 8 rupture count, though. That's pretty good. I see sanity is kinda important. Oh, we're gonna reach stagger threshold soon. That's not good. Wait, that's crazy. Oh, we're gonna get staggered. Well, I can't do anything. Oh, are we gonna get cooked this turn? We might be cooked. Oh, we're so cooked. Oh no, we're cooked. Oh god. Oh no, can we do a redo real quick? Or is that just game? Oh, okay, we can redo this. Oh my god. We lost the Gamba. I can't believe I lost the Uma career run. That's not how it's supposed to go. That's what I'm saying. Mid? Max? What is this? We did lose the first roll, unfortunately. That's probably what spiraled it out of control. Yeah, so long as we win all the earlier clashes and set the tone for high sanity and lowering their sanity, we should be good. Huh. It's only during the event she does this much rupture count, isn't it? Because I'm assuming Ishmael's ID for her isn't that good. Because this is so much rupture count, like, surely the passive isn't this good. If it's that good, that'd be insane. Come on, we can win this. Come on. Let's go. W. Night Rain? How is your Night Rain going, Rain? Or is that an active invitation? What is creating? Bro doesn't know, Nani? Wait. What do I not know? Might actually need a third. You know what? My throat is actually kind of dying a little bit. I might unironically pack up stream here as well. I thought I was gonna be able to finish it, but I don't know. Damn it, I was so close. I was so close. Did you really ever take time to think about what might happen if Big Sis Yuan Chun actually gained control of Hongyuan? Sure, it's gonna be all buddy-buddy at first. She's going to acknowledge the authority of the board of directors, butter you up, compensate you for your efforts. But soon you're going to see people from other nests coming in here taking up administrative role positions under the guise of advisors. And it's the small families and clans that are going to suffer first. And when that time comes, I'll bet you'll be saying the same thing then. I was so close. It's going to be a while before the other members of your family are let go. You know this already. They committed treason thinking they were piggybacking off Big Sis Yuan Chun's forces, when in reality she had already discarded them even before it began. She made sure nothing about this treason's going to stick to her. Mother, father. Now, let's think about this carefully. About Jia Yuan Chun's vision for Guanyuan. Will it be a H-Corp, or will it be more H-Corp or Q-Corp? I see the point you're making, but you've not given us any reason to trust you either. What guarantee do I have that you won't just toss us aside when we're no longer useful? So about that hiding place where you put your parents, you just accidentally let slip? I'd known their whereabouts for a while, actually. My Heisho had identified their location long ago, but I didn't do anything because there wasn't any evidence that pointed to your parents' involvement. Is that true? Just how low is your opinion of the hierarch? Big Sis Yuan Chun made a big show of her own influence at the assembly, but I still have tight control over the Heisho of the family hierarch. Hello, THG. Funko Pop, Nani? I'm being attacked. I'm being attacked as a Funko Pop. Although I suppose the proportions are quite no, wait a bit more. See a third people invited. I'll let you know. Okay. Let me know. Let me know if you found somebody, Ray. But I thought you were arresting every member of the Xi family without even questioning them. What was that? What was it again? The leaders must take good care of those who are in the same boat as them. Why would any hierarch go around arresting innocent people of H-Corp left and right, unnecessarily making more enemies for themselves? I sure don't plan on doing that. That's the first thing I thought when I saw the head shape. That is crazy. Ah! Oh my goodness. How you doing, Crimson? My throat do be dying though. So I will wrap it up here. I'm not gonna lie, I thought I could do the whole thing in like this stream, but I guess it is what it is. Oh my god. We aren't even through all the sinners. Wait, we got 30 days, right? So 30, we get 5 challenges, and then 4 is the people we've met up to now. Are we gonna fight the Wong family guy, I wonder? Maybe, no, I don't think we're gonna fight Bao Chai, right? Because I don't think she's combat-oriented. Although they did say academic pursuits as well, so she might be in there for that. That's... yeah, I wonder what the combos are. It's gonna... How many endings are there? There's probably a bad... There's no bad ending, is there? It's just... 800, everything is the special ending, and then if not, that's just one ending. You're gonna be done soon? I will be done in like 5 minutes, I suppose, to like wrap everything up. Okay, but yeah, I'll continue the stream on Sunday. More cultivation. Although I don't know what thumbnail I'm gonna make next time. It's I don't think I need more than that. It's gonna be on stream either. Oh, okay. I see. Fair enough. I'll probably not stream it myself. I'll probably just hop off. Okay. Now with that, I will see you all this Sunday if y'all want to continue watching this what is it? Training arc of mine. Well, of Xi Chun's I'm going through. Yeah. That'll be it. Bye-bye. Tomorrow's gonna be Expedition 33 though. Yeah, and then Saturday night, anime night. With that, Discord's in the YouTube description, or if you scroll down on Twitter a little bit. And with that, bye-bye everyone. Thank you for coming. Bye-bye. Yes, anime. To be Hero X and Mob Psycho 100. Good anime. W.